In Iowa will have a chance to receive a private education at a reduced cost, but some local officials say this new plan will hurt rural communities.
WGEM Shakayla McCamick is joining us live in Keokuk with more. Shakayla.
Yes, Daniel and Mackenzie, Iowa school children can attend private schools like the one behind me on the taxpayer's dime. Governor Kim Reynolds signed the Student First Act into law this morning. She says the act and the now law will provide educational freedom for families. But educators in Lee County say that could come with a negative price for the public school system.
Iowa's always had choice. Now you can choose to go to a private school if they accept you. Centrally will accept you if you come here.
The new Iowa law states students who want to attend a private school can do so using taxpayer money to pay for tuition and other costs. Central Lee School Superintendent Andy Crozier says that's taking money away from public schools. His school district has been advocating for equity in open enrollment funding for years, and he says it's disappointing to know Central Lee doesn't receive 100% funding for all open enrolled students. But he says private schools will now.
They've ignored addressing some of the open enrollment issues that are already existing in Iowa and just completely shifted the topic to private school students and given them whatever they wanted in funding. So we're pretty disappointed that public education continues to be on the back burner here at the state legislature here in Iowa.
The bill passed in the House and Senate with only Republican support. Democrats argued the plan gives wealthy families the upper hand in education, but Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds says it levels the academic playing field.
This is a similar model. We do it for preschool, we do it with the Iowa tuition grant for higher education, but for some reason we've decided that K through 12 they shouldn't have that option, and so there's precedence for it. It already exists. Those options already exist. It's just not everybody has the opportunity to take advantage of that, especially if they don't have the resources to do it.
Crozier says Iowa's public school funding is based on enrollment numbers. So if students transfer from public schools to receive private education, the public school system will continue to remain underfunded. He worries that private schools could turn students away based on race, color, and other factors, limiting educational opportunities. Governor Reynolds argues that private schools across America are not turning students away. Live in Keokuk, Shakayla McCamick, WGEM News.
Iowa joins Arizona and West Virginia in providing taxpayer money to fund private education. You can find more information about the Students First Act, including the full text of the new Iowa law, at WGEM.com.